Well, thank you for tuning in. So, we're still looking at the book of Song of Solomon. And what we're seeing this morning is that one of the key themes in this book is intimacy. It's one of the key themes. And intimacy is something that we all long for. Whether you're single or married, we long for intimacy. Most of all, though, we were created for intimacy with God. But I don't want to rush too quickly to the God side of this text before we look at the human side of this text, this human love story. And we're at chapter 3. And it goes like this. On my bed by night, I sought him whom my soul loves. I sought him, but found him not. Maybe she's dreaming. Maybe she is daydreaming, or she's thinking about the one she loves, but she can't find him. She says, I will arise and go out into the city, into the streets, to the squares. I will seek him whom I love. I sought him, but found him not. The watchmen, and in those cities at night for security, they had watchmen gathering around, checking for safety. The watchmen found me as they went about the city. Have you seen the one my soul loves? She's desperate for him. Scarcely had I passed them when I found him whom my soul loves. What I want to say is that if you're married, or even in friendship, we crave intimacy, but we must not give up pursuing, seeking the one we love. It can be very easy in relationships to give up on people. People are frustrating. They let us down. There might be things about the person that you're married to that you feel resentful or disappointed with. But we go on seeking. We need to keep on seeking people and seeking relationship. And one of the reasons we do that is because God has sought us. It's the model. When you feel like giving up on someone, think about the God who kept seeking you. Luke 19, I have come to seek and save that which is lost. You might say, well, I became a Christian because I sought God. But actually the scriptures say, yes, you sought God, but he sought you first. I've forgotten now, it's in Isaiah, I think it is, where it says, I will be found by those who did not seek me. And so when it comes to friendship and intimacy and marriage, we mustn't give up. When it comes to people that frustrate us, but we long to be intimate with them, we mustn't give up. We must seek. And sometimes that's humbling. Sometimes that's frustrating. But what's the model that we work off? The model is that we're loved by a God who sought us. And we look to this world and we seek people too in his name. Don't give up seeking. In Tozer, A.W. Tozer, he wrote a book called The Pursuit of God. It's a good book. It's famous. But actually, I preferred a book that he wrote, which was the prequel, which is God's Pursuit of Man. And listen to what he says about God's pursuit of us, the seeking God. God is pursuing us. Seeking God means letting my yearning heart meet his yearning heart. What else does he say? Responding to God's pursuit of us by pursuing him back is the purpose of life. And then this classic one, he goes, it's startling how approachable God makes himself. I don't know if there's much in this text where it seems that she goes seeking him, but she says, almost immediately after I met the watchman, I found him. And it seems like he's not making himself that hard to find. He's not playing games with her, and neither does God play games with us. Seek him while he may be found. That's the word to those who don't yet know him. Seek him while he may be found. But also draw close to him, and he promises that he will draw close to you. Thanks, guys. See you probably Saturday.